Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 23rd through the 29th. We actually have some really nice energy this week. It's pretty sweet and gentle. We're all starting to feel a little more energized. And as I say that, the key to the situation comes flying out, and it's the coffee dragon, which says energy. And so I do think that you're going to be feeling a lot better. I know many of us are going to be feeling a lot better. Okay. You have the card of rewards, the orange dragon. Although, I gotta say, it kind of feels like that might actually be the energy that you're going to anchor into. And this feels like the card of health. Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. And I think spiritual becomes important, but this health, this energy, I think you have a real revitalization coming in. This is a glorious time to be alive, and I am so grateful. Using gratitude this week to really help you to move the energy in your direction. Look for opportunities. Who was I talking to? Oh, maybe it was Sagittarius. It was about looking for the opportunities to catch the universe having your back this week. And so looking around for those things. So where you've been feeling drained, you've been looking for information. What have you been looking for? Renewal of energy, the celery dragon. I think that more than anything, this energy has been so tough on Virgo. There's a few signs that have been getting their butts kicked, Gemini and Virgo would definitely be two of them. But I think you even more than Gemini. I don't know, hard to say, but that Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn, that's like your energy backing up, because that should be a flow of energy. So it's like, oh, it's been stopped. And then over in Gemini with Mars in retrograde has been affecting everybody. And so, yeah, it's been kind of tough, right? But on top of that, because a fellow Earth sign over there in Taurus, you had Uranus in retrograde again, energy just seeming to back up and make it a really hard. And so it's kind of like you've been stuck there in a place and trying to just want to feel better all the time. So Virgo, have you been hard on yourself? I'm going to go with yes, because you feel like you should be able to do more. You should have had more energy. Well, nobody had any energy, and I feel like a lot of things were piled up on top of you, and you felt like I should be able to multitask. I should be able to do more things at a time. I should be able to do this and that and the other thing, and it's been hard. And I really hope that you will give yourself a break. Be nice to you. Be nice to my friend Virgo. Okay, so here in the heart space, we've got this this card of the pepper dragon. The versatility has been draining you. It's like you've been trying to do many things at the same time to try to rebalance and keep your balance. Interesting. And so there's all this energy been kind of stuck and stagnant, and it's been hard and it's been draining you. In the area of the obstacle, we have the squash, and it's called opinion. And so you're supposed to squash opinions. And I feel like nobody's harder on a Virgo than a Virgo, because most of us are in awe of Virgo. Most of us go, oh my God, you're so organized. Oh my God, look how great you are. And your side, you're going, yeah, I could have done that better. I should have done that better. Or I should have done it sooner. Or I should have whatever. And so how do you transform this situation? You have the cherry dragon, which says grace. I think you should have a little grace for yourself. You should be like, yeah, no, the energy was tough, and I did my best, because I know you did. And I want you to look for the places where you say, wow, I nailed that. I did good with that. And really count the places where you got it right. Not focus so much on the things that you think you could improve. Should we always be striving to improve? Yes, I totally agree with that. I have my Mars in Virgo, along with several other major planets and placements, and I totally get that Virgo energy of, yeah, no, I still want to get it better. I still want to do better. But the thing is wanting to do better is one thing. Striving to do better, that's one thing. Being disappointed in ourselves or hard on ourselves or critical of ourselves because we didn't do it better the first time, that's what we have to stop doing. That's what we have to let go of. And so having grace for yourself in the process of growing and evolving and becoming and knowing that you will do better next time. You will. How often do you make the same mistake twice? I bet you can't even fill up all of your 5 fingers on one hand with that, right? So you know you get better. So instead of being down on yourself, just keep being proud of yourself every time you surmount the next obstacle, every time you reach a little higher and you accomplish it. And even if you don't make it all the way to the lofty goal, did you do better than last time? I'm going to go with most likely yes. So you're being asked to be vulnerable. The action to take is to be vulnerable, to open yourself up, to allow other people to compliment you. Because this opinions here, that's a struggle. It might be that people have been saying you did a good job, and in your head you're like, no, I didn't. And if you could, with grace, simply say, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And then actually appreciate what they're saying. That the rest of the world looks at Virgo and goes, man, I wish I could do that. Give yourself the credit. Allow yourself to receive the credit from others. And I think you will find that when you do that, your life becomes a gift. You know, that gift of gratitude. First off, other people are supposed to be able to compliment. Like that's a gift that you give them the opportunity to do so. But the opening ourselves up to receiving is such a beautiful gift that we give to others when they're trying to learn how to give. In the area of your resources, you have the raspberry dragon, kindness. They're really showing me all the seeds. So, since it's in the area of resources, which could be financial, emotional, physical, your energy, your health, there's lots of little seeds. Okay, so it feels like a lot of opportunity. It also feels like this kindness. It's almost as though it comes back to you. Like what you have done for others comes back to you. If you can be open and vulnerable and allowing yourself to receive from others. So there's that. And I also think that what you do in kindness comes back to you. So when you give from the heart, things come back to you. When we do things out of a sense of resentment toward duty, right? We do it because it's our job. I feel obligated. I really resent that I have to do this, but who else is going to do it? When we work from that energy, we also get that back. And so avoid that. Instead, do it because you may feel a duty to it, but do it because you know that you will do a good job. And so you doing a good job in something that is your duty or an expectation, if you take on the task, take the task on with joy and grace. If you don't want to do it, pass it on. Allow other people to step up. You don't have to do everything. Just because people expect you to, because you're capable, doesn't mean you have to say yes. No is a complete sentence. So understanding where your boundaries are, and even though the boundaries card isn't here, I feel like for Virgo, that's a really important aspect to having good health. Is knowing when that's stretching me. And honestly, somebody else can probably do it. Will they do it as great as you probably would do it? Maybe not, but who cares? You don't have to do it. It's not your job. So when you can let something go, do that. Because here in the heart space, we have the card of the onion and fun. It's release and fun, the eggplant dragon. And so, that sounds like sexy time. Just saying. We have some sweet date night energy coming up over the weekend, guys. Friday night's great, so there's that. But this is more about when you peel back the layers of the sense of responsibility and you open yourself up, to receiving kindness from others and letting others pick up some of the slack, and you take care of yourself and you infuse your life with fun, and it raises your vibration, which brings in more opportunities. So what do you anchor into? You have the energy of reward and gather. I feel like things that you have done are coming home to roost, and they feel like good things. And I think that, saying thank you and receiving the help if you need it, and allowing yourself to regain your energy, to have some fun, to being vulnerable and open to letting people know, I'm too exhausted, I can't do that right now. I bet you'll be surprised, pleasantly so, by the people that will step up. And when they don't do it as well as you would have done it, accept the gift of their heart being into it and trying to lighten your load. And if you really have to rearrange it, make sure they don't see you do it. So you have the card of breakthrough to new dimensions. I love this. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. There's something going on inside of you. This energy, this revitalization. And there's great reward to come from it. Take good care of yourself. Be grateful to the universe. Catch the universe doing something right. I really want to say, open yourself up to trying new things. This vulnerability, this versatility, try something new and see where it goes. It's really good. So, the moon is in Pisces at the beginning of the week. And that energy, it opposes your energy, but I think it pushes you to make some choices about what is good for you. And so I hope you really choose to follow your dream. And then when the moon moves into to Aries, I don't think this is about this. So it does open up some creative, passionate energy in general, but at the same time we have Venus moving into Pisces, and I think that's what this is about. We have the card of Pandora, of hope. We are in the energy of the water rabbit this year, which is also the energy of hope. And so I think you should really be excited about whatever it is you're trying to do here. There is opportunity for great reward. It feels like, how do I explain this? It feels like a very creative, something wants to be birthed into the world and it's coming in through you. I don't know what it is. Maybe a new business idea, or maybe you're actually thinking about getting pregnant. No. Okay. I want to say, if you do not have a meditation practice, or even if you do, there's something that's trying to come through. So if you have a routine meditation practice, try something different. Just try something different this week. Shake it up a little, because something's trying to come through, and I feel like it's struggling against some kind of a barrier, and I can't really tell. I feel like just give it some extra oxygen and give it the chance to come through. I don't doubt yourself and your ability to accomplish something. I feel like your opinion is holding you back, like your own sense of self-doubt. And instead, just have hope for this situation. Open yourself, be vulnerable, be open to some kind of a breakthrough that wants to come through. Because you have the cougar, which says assertive. In silence, you find your power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed, to break through to this new dimension. I think the only thing that's stopping you, Virgo, is you and your sense of, it's almost like, okay, I want to encourage you to try something, and it's okay if you don't get it right the first time, and just learn and grow and elevate that way, because there's magic from the wisdom that comes from experience. And so it says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. This one sort of wanted to come through, so I brought it through. But it's the owl of wisdom, and wisdom comes from experience. This is about taking the chance. This is about giving something the oxygen, the energy it needs to come through. This is about letting yourself being open and vulnerable to not being, I don't like that word. Life's a little messy. That's the creative energy. And it's in the messiness that we find the fun. It's fun to get a little messy. You may not think so. But let's be honest. When everything's a mess and you walk in, life's a little messy, and you say, I think if I do this, I can make this better. That's fun. This is for me. For instance, when I had this job, my job was to travel to other stores, walk in, assess the situation, and make the tweaks, the changes, the personnel changes, the stockroom changes, the whatever needed to be done, and then move on to the next one. That was fun. It was the messy that made it interesting, because then it was a puzzle to put together. So it's okay if the messy is something you create, you still get the fun of figuring out how to make it better, right? It's just a fun little puzzle to put together. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Your new moon video, if you didn't get to see it, came out last Friday, so be sure to check that out. And this week I'm going to be doing bonus videos, and I'm unsure of what exactly that means. Spirit is not revealing it yet. All right, you guys take great care, and I will see you soon.